Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is just showing you guys how to make a Mobius strip, what exactly a Mobius strip is, what are its features, and what are some cool things that we could do with one. And so to start out, I'm going to need to gather up some supplies. I already have some here. I have a writing utensil, I have a ruler, I have a pair of scissors, some tape, and some paper. You don't really need a ruler, but I use one for precision. Okay, let's get started. So if you don't already know what a Mobius strip is, let's say that I have a piece of paper here, and I just make a regular old loop with it, and what I have as a result is just, like I said, a regular loop, and it has two sides to it. There's an outside and there's an inside, but with a Mobius strip, what happens is that a Mobius strip has only one side, and to get that result, what you have to do with the strip of paper is just do a little half twist like this, and I have only one side. Like if I just followed this along, I would see that I just have one side to it. And I'm just going to do it with a pen, just follow along on a little path in the center and see if I come up to the same point, and you'll see that if I keep drawing this line here, I end up on the other side of where I started, and eventually I meet up right where I started. And I want you to make a guess at what's going to occur whenever I cut this Mobius strip in half. Am I going to maybe have two Mobius strips? Is it going to be something else? Let's just see. So I'm going to start by cutting it like that. And I'm going to cut along that line I just made. Show you what happens after I cut it all the way through. And I didn't end up with two separate Mobius strips, but it looks like I got one great big Mobius strip. What I wanted to do was put together a Mobius strip like we see right here. There's only one side to it, and put together a regular old loop like we did first, where it has an outside and an inside. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut each one right through the center like we just did with the Mobius strip itself, and just see what we get. Are we just going to get a big tangled mess? Because that is what my guess would have been. Oh, yeah, cut it more straight than that. And we're going to go all the way through with our cut. Okay. And the next part we're going to do is cut through what was the regular loop. Just see what happens. Ready? Now, what does that look like to you? Looks like we just made a square. Do my best to show it to you guys. It's just one great big square. Okay? Pretty neat.